Right, now I'm going to show you how this instrument can be used in reverse. So I want to program a particular tooth so that I can bond a bracket at a certain tip and torque. So the slot will be positioned when I use the other instrument, the BPD, but I have to move the tooth into that position. So this is a bit like a virtual setup, so it's the Torque theory. It follows the Torque theory, which was quite ahead of its time, I suppose, in 1984 when they made it. Which means that you can take each individual tooth, irrespective of the arch, of the whole arch, and move it to a position where it represents a particular inclination and torque in space, if you like, and then we will be able to bond that tooth either with a labial bracket or a lingual bracket. So we can use whatever prescription we want, and the composite pad will just do the compensation for the 3D bonding. So if I wanted to bond this central incisor of the lower at 0, I would then set my blade to 0 first. I would set the tip to 0. Now I have to move, let's bring it up so that we can get it in position. I have to move the tooth to match the blade and not the blade to match the tooth. So I want to do this 41 that was protruding and bring it back to 0. So now I just move the movable base, you can see in one end, it's very smooth, very easy to move, and I move the fine height with my right hand until they both match. And I check the tip, I can look this way, and as I change the tip I pull the tooth close to the blade, so it's auto checking with the torque, so it fits the blade, and then I match the F8 point with the height. Now that tooth has been programmed when I lock the base here. It's been programmed in space to 0 degrees. 0 degrees tip, 0 degrees torque, and then I can go ahead and move it to the other instrument to bond. We do the same for every tooth, and we can choose our own prescription according to the patient and what we want to do.